Hello student, the making of global world we see here. Last day we have discussed conquest, disease and trade. In this topic, migration of European to America we have already studied. Today we will discuss on the importance of Indian traders for the Britishers. Britain had a trade surplus with India. Britain's trade surplus in India also helped to pay the so-called home charges. Okay, the First World War and the interwar economy. The First World War was fought from 1914 to 1918. One of the side where the allies Britain, France or Russia allies party थे और other sides were the Central European power, that is Germany, Austria, Hungary and Ottoman Turkey. Major characteristic of the war, if you see, the major world, modern industrial war, reduction in the workforce, new social setup, emergency of America as a support surplus world power. Next we will see the post-war recovery. Post-war recovery proved, यानी युद्ध के बाद किस तरह का पुनः प्राप्ति किया गया, बाद में क्या रिकवरी हुई. That proved difficult as the heavy expenditure on the first world war. देखा गया कि युद्ध के बाद जो है फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वार में बहुत सारे एक्सपेंडिचर्स खर्च हो गए थे. That weakened the Britain's economy, जिससे ब्रिटेन की इकोनॉमी कमज़ोर हो गई. There were many factors due to which the post-war recovery proved difficult in Britain, और बहुत सारे कंडीशन थे. The Britain has occupied with the war industries in India and Japan got a chance to develop. So after the war, Britain had to face competition from these countries, especially from Japan. To finance war expenditure, Britain had borrowed liberally from the USA, and the war had led an economic boom. To the large increase in demand, production, prices and employment, where the war boom ended, the production contracted and unemployment increased. Condition deteriorate होने लगा. After the war, government also controlled its expenditure, which further led to fall in production, and the war had an adverse impact on agriculture economic also. Conditions जो है वो completely deteriorate हो गया. And now we'll see here the 19th centuries, 1815 to 1914. Okay, the world changed profoundly in the 19th centuries. As economic, political, social, cultural, technological factors interacted in complex ways to transform societies and reshape external regions. 19वीं शताब्दी जो थी, वर्ल्ड लगातार जो है बदलाव आने लगा, चाहे वह आर्थिक हो, सामाजिक हो, राजनीतिक हो, सांस्कृतिक हो. टेक्नोलॉजिकल फैक्टर जो थे लगातार इंटरेक्टेड इन कॉम्प्लेक्स वेज टू ट्रांसफॉर्म सोसाइटीज़, और एक नया जो है रीशेप एक्सटर्नल रिलेशंस बनना शुरू हो गया. इकोनॉमी of the 19th century identified three types of movements or flows. जो 19th centuries के इकोनॉमिस्ट थे उन्होंने थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ मूवमेंट्स देखा, जिसमें इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक एक्सचेंज हो रहे थे, जिसमें पहला है द फ्लो ऑफ ट्रेड, सेकेंड है फ्लो ऑफ लेबर, थर्ड है फ्लो ऑफ कैपिटल. ओके, द फ्लो ऑफ ट्रेड रेफर टू द लार्ज ट्रेड in goods. England started exporting machines from made cotton pieces to Asian countries, especially in India. Fall of labor, migration of the workers in search of employment refer to the flow of labor. These flows also include the indentured labor, also employed plantation, mines and road, railways, constructions, protection. Flow of capital, these include movement of the capital for short-term or long-term investment over the long distances. All three laws flow closely interconnected or affected people's lives more deeply now than ever before. Now next we will see here world economy take shape. और विश्व की जो अर्थव्यवस्था थी वो भी एक नया रूप लेना शुरू कर दी थी, जिसमें population growth had increased and demand for the food grains in Britain. As urban center expanded and industry grew, the demand for agricultural products went up, pushing up agriculture prices. The law allowing the government to restrict the import of corn, from popularly known as corn law. Okay, कंडीशन क्या था, एक नया जो है अर्थव्यवस्था अपना बदलाव करने लगी, क्योंकि ब्रिटेन जो है युद्ध के बाद जो है लगातार फूड की डिमांड होना बढ़ना शुरू हो गया था, फूड ग्रेन्स का. अर्बन सेंटर एक्सपेंडेड हो रहे थे, इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रो बढ़ रहे थे लगातार, एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन भी बढ़ने लगा, पुशिंग अप एग्रीकल्चर प्राइसेस, एंड लॉ अलाउिंग द गवर्नमेंट टू रेस्ट्रिक्ट द इम्पोर्ट. और सरकार जो थी ब्रिटेन की, उन्होंने इम्पोर्ट कराना, जो बाहर से माल आ रहा था उस पर रोक लगा दिया गया, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड बाय द कॉर्न लॉ।